Good morning. Hope all of you had a blessed weekend and a new week has started here in Coimbatore. It is a rainy morning here. New week with new promises, new challenges, new opportunities. So all this is left in our hands, and how do we grab these opportunities? So one of the main things what we have understood is, what I have understood is the need of obedience in our life. The need of discipline in our life is very important. As we go through the Bible, we see that, obedience and discipline might sound a bit tough or a bit bitter because, every human doesn't like to be controlled by anyone. That's an absolute fact. But, obedience or discipline is something which there is a control which is going to come on you. If you go through the Bible, we have seen that obedience has been the key word for all the blessings all through. If you see how the human race has fallen off, it is through disobedience only. In the biblical fact, Adam and Eve fell off because of disobedience. Israel had a problem of disobedience. Even the historical facts points to many things where disobedience has gone or made the downfall of many kingdoms, many kings, many rulers. So the key word in our life as we go forward is discipline. Jesus Christ, as you see, was the epitome of discipline, which you can see. In Philippians, in the New Testament, there is a book called Philippians. In the second chapter, 6th verse to 8th verse, it is written, who being in very nature God, did not consider equality with God something to be used to his own advantage. Rather, he made himself nothing by taking the very nature of a servant, being made in human likeness, and being found in appearance as a man, he humbled himself by becoming obedient to death, even death on a cross. So we see Jesus Christ, who was the Son of God, who came into this world. That itself was an obedience. Because the Son of God, who created everything, he became so small that he came into this world and he lived a disciplined life under his parents and God also. At the right time, he humbled himself to be crucified on the cross. We see him asking, Lord, if possible, take this away from me. But he says, yes, no, it is not my will, but your will. Many a times when we submit to the will of our seniors or the word of the God which speaks to you, it can be a blessing in each one of our lives. That is something which has to be practiced. Why I am telling you is, discipline and obedience is not that easy to do unless you take a step forward and decide that, I am going to be obedient in many things. It can be an obedience in any of your walks of life. It can be your business life, it can be a spiritual life, it can be a family life. Wherever possible, it is necessary that an obedience has to set in. There is the wonderful verse in the Old Testament, in the book of Isaiah 1:19. It goes like this: if you are willing and obedient, you will eat the good things of the land. So that is a blessing what God has promised. So I pray that each one of us will have the habit of obeying the word of the Lord, the seniors, everyone which God has kept wherever you are. So I just want to close off with one hymn. It is an old English hymn. It goes like this: on a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross where the dearest and the best for a world of lost sinners was slain. For obedience to the Father's will by Jesus, because it became a blessing for us. His obedience is a blessing for us. So our obedience also, I pray that it become a blessing for many, to your family, to your friends, to your business circle, wherever you are. God bless you. Have a blessed week. Thank you so much.
On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. How I love that old cross, where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. Oh, that old rugged cross, so despised by the world, has a wondrous attraction for me. For the dear Lamb of God left His glory above to bear it to dark Calvary. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. Then He'll call me someday to my home far away, where His glory forever I'll share. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown.